1v1 on a rainy Prague. This is the Warriors of Chaos of ThymeForHerb. Let's get in there and see what he's got. First up, the Lord. It's the terrifying Kholek Suneater. Look at this guy. Mental. 520, excuse me, weapon strength. Also some anti-large in there too, I believe. Let's pause it and have a look. Yes, bonus versus large. What makes him really scary is that he's freaking fast. 80 speed on something this big compared to like 30 something for a giant. He's going to be terrifying. Over here, we have a sorcerer with death magic, so some debuffs and some good damage spells too. Looks like he has a vortex. Yes, the purple son of Zearoth. Very rarely do you see vortexes in multiplayer because they're seen as pretty unreliable. The main backbone of this Chaos army is these Chaos Marauders with great weapons. Your basic infantry for Chaos can do a job for you though. High melee attack with these great weapons. A Chaos Giant, 11,000 hit points of pain right here. We've got some armoured Chaos Trolls too. So they're 80 armour combined with that really high weapon strength and some decent combat stats too. They do have poor leadership, so you need to try and keep their flanks secure, though they do have regeneration also, so usually come back into the fight with some decent hit points. Over here, my favourite unit in the game, just because they look so freaking badass. It's some Chosen, these guys with great weapons. Let's get in there and have a look at them. Look at them. These guys recently buffed, so they're more worth their pretty high cost. I believe they're around 1,300 gold maybe to get onto the field, something like that. These guys with 44 melee attack, 46 melee attack, sorry, and 44 melee defense with some high weapon strength and armor piercing, 120 armor, and a bunch of hit points. So we'll see how they do. Should do a pretty good job. Over on the other side, we've got some Chaos Warriors with a mid-tier Chaos Infantry, the Chosen being the elite, with some halberds, so they're anti-large, going to want to get on something big, or maybe just catch some cavalry. Over here, some Chaos Knights, some really powerful cavalry, these guys. Awesome stats all around. 80 charge bonus, which is one of the highest for the cavalry, I think, in a game. 66 speed, sorry, and some decent combat stats too. And all the way at the back of this Chaos army, some Chaos Warhounds, these guys, with poison attacks. 93 speed, which I think is second highest for a ground unit behind Dire Wolves, which are 95. Only flying units can be faster, I think. And he's up against some vampire counts. The backbone of the army, as it often is a whole bunch. Where are they? Graveguard, here we go. 7 units of Graveguard with great weapons, which is a huge amount. Some really solid infantry though, and are good at killing other infantry with a anti-infantry bonus on their weapon attacks. Decent combat stats, but high armor, high health, and they're undead, so they won't rout or break or anything like that. Leader of the army though is good old Mannfred from Carstein. Not on a mount. He's booking it on foot, this guy right here. A wizard who is very strong in combat also, with some death magic and undead stuff to support undead and all that kind of thing. We've also got... Is there no hero? No, I thought it was a necromancer. I guess not. Got a bunch of skeletons too. Some cannon fodder. And over here, as you may have seen, a whole bunch of Black Knights. Mid-tier cavalry, I'll say, but they only cost 600 or 700 gold, I think. So pretty well statted for their cost. And they look freaking cool. Pretty strange to see them all on one side. You might decide to send half of them to the other side. Let's get this going at full speed here. And so on the ground, the vampire counts looking pretty strong in terms of basic troops. Graveguard will wreck Marauders all day, but then you've got Kholek and the Giant, and as it stands, the vampire counts do not have a good way to deal with those. So you might see the Black Knights trying to flank around and really decimate the Chaos Infantry before they can all focus on the big guys. Try and keep things separated so that Kholek and the Giant are not disrupting 2 units at once. The Sorcerer is trying to get something off here. Looks like he's gonna maybe Spirit Leech. Is it called Spirit Leech? I always forget the name of that thing. Let me see. Whoops. Pause. What's it called? Tell me. It is... Damn it. Yeah, Spirit Leech. He's going to try and get that on Mannfred. There's no one else ready to target with it. And I believe if you overcast Spirit Leech, you get massive range increase on it, so he might do that. He's obviously going to do something. Maybe he'll put the vortex up, which would be awesome to see. He's at the front of the army to cast something, obviously. These guys are not switching sides. Looks like they're all coming up this west side. They're going to run in some Chosen if they do. Hiding in the forest there, so you probably can't see them. Skeletons with their very strange walking animation, though I guess it's kind of fitting. Oh, there we go. There is the Soul Leech on Mannfred von Carstein. And as you can see there, Spirit Leech upgraded extended cast range. Did I say Soul Leech? I think I did. So the Sorcerer should have taken a bit of damage, as you can see, because he overcast it. Getting greedy. 3 units of Marauders versus 7 units of Graveguard. Not going to work out too good for him. Bunch of skeletons in there too. I want to see what the Chosen go after. They're on the move somewhere. What are they up to? Do something cool, fellas. Standing there's pretty cool. I'll take it. Chaos Knights come over to this east side. That was a pretty far run. Are they going to go after the enemy cavalry? They'll beat them pretty easily. Might even be able to beat them 2v1 if they get the charge. That, what was it, 80? 80 charge bonus, that's crazy. What is Kholek's charge bonus? Oh, he's getting in there already. 62, bloody hell. There he goes. Holy crap. Good start for Kholek. And how are they going to deal with this guy? They've got no range units. They've got no anti-large on the field. No monsters either. No monstrous stuff, which you often see for vampire counts. Because that is their strength. There goes another Spirit Leech, I believe. So Mannfred under pressure early. Kholek just getting a charge in and backing away. And here come the Marauders. Looks like it's in the kick-off. They're right in the middle here. Graveguard versus Marauders. Marauders will most likely be forced off relatively quickly here. They're going to need the Trolls and the big guys to come in and help them out. There's the clash. Trolls are coming in. Trolls are relatively quick. I think they have around 50 speed. Despite their size, they can get in there pretty quickly. But they're standing around to wait for the Marauders to rout off, I think, before they go in there. What's Kholek doing? He's going to get a rear charge on these Black Knights. Smack. Didn't knock them flying. Black Knights took it. Holy crap, they're getting owned though, I think. Yep. The Black Knights are already losing their binding, so they're going to start to crumble and then completely disintegrate. Meanwhile, let's have a look at these lines here. Chosen fighting some skeletons. They are absolutely no match for them, obviously, the skeletons. Chosen covered in blood, even though they're fighting bones. Awesome. Some Graveguard there, idle. The giant going to town. That's the purple son of Zearoth, or whatever it's called. Damn it, I missed most of it. There's another Spirit Leech on Mannfred. Whoops. How much health does this guy have now? Might need to pause it to see. He's got just over 3,000 still. Yet Marauders running the hell away. All of them, in fact, ran away. The Trolls not too far behind. But they should all recover to come in for another round. And they are really struggling to deal with Kholek and this giant. Look at that. And the Chaos Knights are absolutely owning the Black Knights here. Here we go, another little charge coming in. With 80 charge bonus, you're going to want to cycle them as much as you can. Get them in and out of those charges. These skeletons are crumbling. No match at all for the Chosen. The Chosen have already killed 92 models. Most of them being skeletons, I think. The unit has been wiped out. That was those skeletons completely taken out there. Chaos breath going on from this giant. Can't be very pleasant for the Graveguard. Whoa! Oh, that was Kholek's. No, it wasn't. I thought that was Kholek's lightning strike thing that he has. Not sure what this buff is, but it seems to be helping these guys. Looks like it's Nehek, Invocation of Nehek, and it's an upgraded version. Resurrects and heals your undead stuff, which is pretty useful. How do you deal with these two though? With this army, I don't think you can. They are going to town. Holy crap. Covered in blood is Kholek. Yes. F that guy in particular. Good luck, undead dudes. Don't think it's going to help out for you. Oh, I think these Chaos Knights are gearing up for a charge on the Graveguard. Looking forward to that. This is the Chaos Warriors of Halberds. So many Graveguard, but they're just getting owned here. I want to see this charge go off. Don't let me down, Chaos Knights. Don't mess it up. There's queuing up to get smashed by Kholek. How much has he killed already? Must be over 100. He's at 93. Going to be well over 100 by the time this fight finishes, I think. Here's the charge from the Chaos Knights. Looks like they're going after this little fight here. Let's see how they do. Crunch. Holy crap. Sent flying. Awesome charge. I know they can try and cycle out and do it again. The vampire counts are just getting battered by these two heavyweights. They've got absolutely no answer. Is that the Chaos Warriors route in there? Might be. I'd just like to watch these guys though. Smash. I'm so pleased Creative Assembly put this guy in the game. I mean, I don't know much about the lore, but I'm guessing this guy takes on entire armies by himself. But they still put him in. Holy crap, that was a cool attack. Let's go and see if we can find out what's going on over here. Some Chaos Warhounds. Just a bunch of Chaos stuff regrouping. Looks like the Halberd Chaos Warriors were routed by the Spearmen, who do have a weak binding, but they're still in there. Some Black Knights who are disintegrating also, or about to crumble at least. It's not looking good for the Vampire Count. Mannfred is in there. He's covered in blood himself, and he's hurt. Just destruction from these two guys here. Chosen is still in there, methodically mincing through stuff also. And here come the Warhounds. Looks like they are cycling out for some kind of charge. I don't think they're broken. Chaos Knight still in there too. Oh, here come the Marauders back. Have another stab at it. Getting in on some Graveguard. Graveguard have got no chance against this. I'm not sure what Mannfred did in this fight. I didn't see him get any spells off. He must have done so. He did get that that Nehek, Invocation of Nehek buff off, I guess. Should have got something off earlier, I think. Did he not have Spirit Leech as well? Oh, there we go. Valiant defeat. Yeah. Absolutely no answer to Kholek and the Giant. We'll see who killed the most as we go into the score screen here. Might have been a Chosen, actually. Let's have a look here. Yes, Chosen killing 189. The Chaos Knights, in fact, with 190 kills. Kholek 161, the Giant 160. And yeah, look, all the Graveguard completely wrecked. All the skeletons completely wrecked. In fact, everything was just disintegrated at the end. Really strange army from Zearoth. And soundly beaten, pretty much. The first line broke pretty quickly, but then in came Kholek and the Giant. He couldn't really do anything. Valiant defeat it is. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.